my beautiful YouTubers, how are we today, guys? So quickly, I just wanted to apologise for the fact that it's been 2 weeks of me not filming a video. I got really busy because of the time of year, and then I had food poisoning the week after and it was quite severe. So I just wanted to apologise for that, and today we're going to do my 2016 favourites. I don't have long to film on here because this piece of crap won't do it for very long at the moment. So this is going to be a little bit quick for you. If you don't like quick talking or craziness, this is not for you. Anyway, introductions. Hi Cody, here's my bubba. Where's my bubba? Yes, kisses. I love you too. You're an attention whore. Go on the bed. Right, so quick, let's get into it. So I recently needed new brushes, and I first bought this small set here of brushes from, it didn't say Real Techniques on it, it just said Techniques, or Technique, so I don't know whether it is that brand or not. It was in Morrison's. I think it was £4, and I just needed some brushes. I don't dislike these, I really like them. I think they're they're synthetic hair. I'm pretty sure they are. They feel the same, so I'm pretty sure that they are. It wasn't English. Yeah, they are. It wasn't English on the back of the page, on the back of the box, which I was a little bit concerned about, but I was in desperate need of some brushes. Mine was so old. I don't have a bad thing to say about these at all. Not one thing, nothing. They're really good. I also bought the entire set of the brushes from Makeup Revolution as well. I can't freaking get enough of these brushes, and I really did need like a whole load, but there was a budget, there was a limit to what I wanted to spend on them, and I walked into Superdrug, which is my favourite shop at the moment, and I bought the Revolution's London makeup brushes. So obviously I got the palette in my first ever video that you guys would have seen, or some of you, whoever decided to watch my first video here on YouTube. I love this palette, I can't rave about it enough. So this is the palette, and these are the brushes. These were £30 down to 20 for the set. And it says that they're all in limited edition, like HD, is the palette. HD brushes made of the finest synthetic hair. I absolutely love these. These are so damn good. So yeah, limited edition, go and get these. These are amazing. I never actually owned anything limited edition in my life, I don't think. So that was pretty cool, but they are so freaking good. The bee brushes, which you've seen before from, again from Superdrug, from their animal cruelty range, aren't that great. I've just thrown away 2 of them. They're not great, I've got to tell you. The rest I've kept, because these are actually good. These actually work, these ones. It was a bigger set than this, but these actually work. But that came to 50 quid in total, and they're not fantastic, because it was one set and then another set. So just to warn you, not great. But, you know, not everything you're going to test out is going to be great, is it? Right, next thing we're going to tell you about. Obviously, I raved about my skincare, which is the tea tree from the Body Shop. I had given this a miss just because I have oily skin, and I didn't realise how good it was. My skin, I think, looks a lot better at the moment. This is actually good, and it's thanks to this, which is the Anti-Imperfections Daily Solution, suitable for blemished skin. I've been putting this on at night, going to bed. Obviously they have a night cream, but I just don't feel like the night cream's right for me. This comes with a little glass drops bit. The smell is overpowering, so if you don't like overpowering smells, this is probably not for you, but their anti-blemish skincare range, I love it. It's so addictive, so addictive. So yeah, if you think tea tree might work for you, go and talk to the Body Shop. The girls are fantastic, particularly the ones in Worthing. If you live in Worthing, they're really good. The ones in Brighton are really good if you live in Brighton. So yeah, that's something I've been loving. Another thing that I have been loving is the Asda's own shaving gel, which is Fruit Burst. Love it. It's so good, and it smells exactly like a Fruit Burst. I love the smell of this. And do you know what? It's a cheap one, but it does the job. So, and it is really good. I mean, I love shaving with this. It's so good. So I highly recommend this one, the Fruit Burst from Asda's own. Now, unfortunately, obviously, where we had the microbead fish problem, Not going to say much about it. They decided to take away, at the moment, the entire range of other stuff that doesn't have microbeads in from this line, which really annoyed me. So this was the Real Goodness N-Spa Fruit Extract Exotically Creamy Coconut Butter, which looks like that. Now, if anybody knows if I can still get this anywhere, can you please tell me? Because this body butter is so damn good, and I'm nearly out of it, and... oh... it's just so good. So good. I used this the other week and I smelled like it for nearly a week. Oh, it's so good. I'm really disappointed that because of the whole microbeading thing, which obviously, again, I am against animal cruelty, and if microbeads are killing the fish, they're killing the fish, but I did laugh when I heard it. I know that's really bad, but I was like, really? Really? But, you know, I'm not against it. It's just, at the time I was like, oh, for God's sake, how many more things are we going to lose or people going to be fussy about at the moment? So, yeah, if anybody knows anywhere that still does this, please let me know. I'm obsessed with this. I'm nearly through and I'm really upset because it's so good. It doesn't have microbeads in it. Why take everything away? Why can't you just take the scrubs away? But anyway, moving on. So I have, I was going to do a video with this, which was boyfriend cheese in my makeup, but every time I was trying to film for you guys, I was getting interrupted by my phone going off, because that's currently what I'm using, because I don't have anything else. This phone is starting to give up, so I'm getting a new one in February, thank God, because this is starting to give up. But anyway, so I'm going to show you what my boyfriend bought me. Hopefully I can do a video with it. Unfortunately, it was supposed to be like the first impressions, but because it hasn't worked, I have used it, but then I can review it and tell you more about it in detail, so it's not completely bad. But for my anniversary present, he went and got me MAC makeup. I was like a child in a candy store. I couldn't believe that he'd done that. The girl had done my face, I'd walked away, he'd gone back and bought it for me. So I have the Pro Longwear Foundation. I think this is an N15, NC15. I love this. It's like a little lock and push down lid. You don't need a lot of this. A little really does go a long way. It's amazing. It's definitely full coverage. Definitely better than Urban Decay. Really sorry, Urban Decay, but this is just my holy grail now. This is so much better. It's incredible. I've never owned MAC in my life, so I was so freaking excited. He also got me their yellow, I think, what's it called? Radiant Yellow primer, which looks like this. It's in a glittery bottle. I love this. So he got me that. He also got me a sample, because obviously he couldn't get everything, and I would have killed him if he had. The oil control lotion he got me a sample of. I really like the smell of this. I need to actually buy the proper thing, probably after Christmas now. Oh, so good. I think I have enough in there still for the Christmas period. If not, I may have to go into Brighton next week and probably smile at him really nicely and go, do you know what, I'll give you the money back when I'm paid. I'm such a bad girlfriend. So yeah, he bought me that, and the concealer, which I probably took out with me, which I'll try and show you quick. I've got to get through this quickly because this camera's being a pain in my ass. This is the Light Plus powder. It's just a loose pigment powder. You don't really need to see that. It's pretty standard. My concealer has been put in a different place. Oh no, it hasn't. Down here. Obviously the concealer is lighter. It's the NC15 concealer. It looks like that. It's also in a little pump, which you can see needs cleaning because it's like a total mess, but that's the concealer. They're in glass bottles mainly. This is obviously plastic. The powder one is plastic. And he bought me the most pigmented, oh my God, blush. This is just, look at that. It's frankly scarlet, and oh my God, it's so freaking pretty. But the only downside to this is, I kid you not, you literally need to do this with your brush, and I'm going to show you. You literally do that and you're done. You are done. If you do anything else, you are going to look like a clown. It is so pigmented, it's unbelievable. You do not need a lot of this at all. I mean, just look at that. It's just, I mean, you imagine that on your cheeks if you're not careful with it. Do you see what I mean? It's so freaking pretty though. And I'd only just bought those other ones that I'd shown you guys in that Tesco's video, but this just blew them out of the water. It just totally, I mean, look, I've rubbed my finger and it's still completely on my hand. So it's definitely long wearing. It's definitely amazeballs. I love it. If you want one that's a little bit lighter, I can show you one that is. I do like this one as well, but I haven't tried it with my new brush, so I wasn't loving it. But this one is Flushed Blush by Sleek, which looks like that. So we'll put that next to it for you. As you can see, it's not going to be as bad. It's this one. So it's not as pigmented as you can probably tell. And then if you want to go even more kind of peachy toned, I got this one from Barry M, which is Make Me Blush. So this is more of an orangey tone, especially if you just want something that's more orangey. And I love all of these. I just haven't been using them because I've been falling in love too much with the MAC one, which was kind of like, I just can't not. So this is obviously a pinky orange one. It's on that finger there, and then it's just this one on my hand here. So you've got 3 very good tones there that you can use. And if you're pale like me, you're going to need them. Because once all that makeup's on, I look like I've died. Not that I'm complaining. Another quick thing that I got, I might have to check the time on here in a minute. Let me just check. Is this bag here, which you're going to see for just a second. Oh, I'm fine. So you're going to... This was from H&M. And I saw this, and that was one of those grab and bite things before I really thought about it, but I love this. It's just a pink bag with little pizza hearts on it. It was like £4, and I love it. I love this. And also, because it's plastic, you can actually wipe it out. Because the material ones are nice, but let's face it, we don't wash everything and put them in neatly. Not all of us do, and we do make a mess. Did I just admit that? Probably did, didn't I? I make a mess of my bags, so I can't have material ones. There's just no point. So this is fantastic. I love it. I am not a pink person. I don't do pink. So yeah, I was really happy with this. I love it. Oh, it's so freaking cute. So freaking cute. I love it. Okay, so moving on as we have time. I used to wear these in Tesco's when I was younger. Back in the day. God, that makes me feel old now. And I used to do a thin black eyeliner with a wing, and then I would, over the wing and over the eyeliner, I would put that, not actually on it, but over the top of it. I would put colours from the Glam Crystals collection. And this one, is Night Fever in number 6. Don't know if that's going to focus, because it's not very clear. No, I don't think it's going to. But that's Night Fever in number 6, and this is Funk in number 3. So this is just a nice golden colour. It pretty much looks the same when it goes on your hand. So it's just really, really pretty. I love these. I am not a person that can do complicated, like, you know, when you put a primer on your hand and there may be something sticky and then you put the glitter on. I would just be in a freaking damn mess, so there'll be no point in me doing that. So these do it for you. Of course, you just have to be careful with the drying part on your eyes and stuff. That label's coming off. Because if you blink, you're going to get it all on your lid. So as long as you're prepared for the cleanup, these are really good. I don't know if this is a hit or miss item yet. I'm still giving it a go. But I got the Colour Academy, or Academy of Colour, lip liner and lip gloss the other day. Oh, not matte lipstick, sorry. Matte liquid lipstick. Yeah, so that's the pencil, which is there. I think this is a beautiful pencil. I really, really like this. So that's the pencil. And then this is the liquid lipstick, which has decided to jump out of my hand. This is the liquid lipstick that goes with it, which we're going to put on next to it. It smells like marshmallows. I was trying to think what it smelled like the other day, and I couldn't remember. And it's definitely marshmallows. Definitely, definitely marshmallows. So I just think this is a really pretty colour. So that's the colour. Just going to do it up and down. I think it's really, really pretty. So I've been thoroughly enjoying that when I tried it. The problem is it really, 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 really does go very, very dry. Like really dry. So that's kind of the only downside about it. I don't actually know anything about Academy of Colour. I've never ever heard of them. but it's such a pretty colour. It's so damn pretty. So I really like it, but I don't like how drying it gets. That's probably the only downside for me, really. But yeah, it's amazing what you can actually move on to. I found some other stuff that I like, that I'm liking. Like I bought this Real Technique sponge. Obviously you can see it needs cleaning, even though it's been used once or twice already. But this is definitely worth the $5.99 that it cost. It's amazing. I love this sponge. Go and get this sponge. Seriously, love this sponge. Love it. I also have it in my little eggs pots thing that I got at a wedding. So at least it's nice and safe in my eggs pot. Also another thing I've been loving that I recently bought in one of my hauls. Not every single choker worked for me. One was given as a present, the other one went in the bin. But I love this one. This is so gothic and cool and I love it. So yeah, this is definitely a favourite for me. I think it's really pretty. So I've been getting some use out of that. My friend Laura gave me this ring. It was literally, she told me it was from New Look. I barely ever take this off. This is nearly on at every single event. It just goes with everything. And thank you so much, Laura, for giving me your ring when I said I liked it. I adore this ring. So that gets a lot of use out of it. I also got this one recently because we went to a ladies' evening that my beauty shop did, La Belle Beauty in Worthing. I travelled all the way to La Belle Beauty in Worthing. I love them. And they threw a ladies' event for cancer. And on one of the stalls I bought this ring, which has a real poppy embedded in it. I'm hoping that's focused and you can see how pretty this is. It's more of a memory thing. Like my nan and I used to do poppies, and she died when I was 20, and every year we would do poppies, and it's such an emotional time of year for me because I remember that the security guard said to me, you know, that he was so happy that a young person was out helping and being charitable and not stealing from his shop, and he gave me his pin that was on his coat. It was such an emotional time for me, and I'll never forget it. And each year in getting choked up now, when it's poppy season, I really miss my nan, even now. So I always get choked up, but then I can wear this and think of her even when it's not poppy season, because it's such a beautiful ring to wear all year round. Particularly on my days off, because obviously I can't wear it with my job, but that was why that was bought. And then there's my Pandora rings that get worn all the time, but the second one, which I will show you first, was bought this year by me, which is this one here. You can't really see it, but it's just a simple kind of band, and inside the bits that are hollow, it's like a light, very light pink glitter. I wish you could see it better. I'm so sorry that you can't see it better than that. But, you know, I love Pandora. I think many people do. But I bought this one for myself to accompany the one that my partner bought me a couple of years ago from Valentine's collection, which looks like this. And I love this one as well. And I just think it's really pretty. So, you know, I just wanted to add to them. So this was the one I bought this year, which looks like that. Hoping it's focusing. So yeah, there's just a couple of little bits that I've been loving this year. So far of 2016. They are definitely by far my biggest favourites out of everything I think that I have in front of me at the moment. And I just wanted to share them with you guys and apologise for not being around a little bit more. I will work on that. I have so many ideas bubbling up in my head right now. So I will love you and leave you there, guys. I'll see you in the next one.